Hi, good evening. Welcome to my channel. This is Dr. B. Tulasi, working as Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Vignan Nirula Institute of Technology and Sciences for Women. Today I am going to discuss about Introduction to Industry 4.0 and Industrial Internet of Things, Assignment 7. Before starting the session, I want to clarify one thing. If you have any grievances or if you have any problems during the registration of your exam, please write a mail to support@nptl.iitm.ac.in. So this is the information which I want to give. Once again I want to repeat the mail ID: support support support@nptl.iitm.ac.in. So for any grievances or problems during the registration, please write your problems to this mail ID so that you will get a solution directly from the IIT Madras. Okay, this is regarding the registration, and I request you all to register before October 28th so that your examination fees will be only 1000. After October 28th, it will be 1500 till November 2nd. So November 2nd is the last date to register for the examination, and December 18th is the date of the examination. Coming to the assignment 7. Coming to the first question. Where is the LORA module connected in a temperature sensing system? Options: both transmitter and receiver module, only the transmitter module, only the receiver module, none of the above. So the option is A, both the transmitter and a receiver module. What is the operating frequency for LoRa? So 169 MHz, B 433 MHz, C 868 MHz, all of the above. Option is all of the above. What is the payload size per message supported by Sigfox? Options are A 32 bytes, B 256 bytes, C 12 bytes, D 1 byte. So the answer is C, 12 bytes. What are the limitations of current CEP systems? Options are A, manual specification of threshold, B, no runtime update of threshold, C, both A and B, D, none of the above. So the answer is both A and B. Coming to the fifth question. Digi mesh is a type of communication protocol, device, another name for ZigBee, none of the above. So it is a communication protocol. Which of the following standards is used by ZigBee? So options are A, IEEE 802.15.1, B, IEEE 802.15.4, C, IEEE 802.14.4, and D, IEEE 802.4. So the answer is IEEE 802.15.4. So coming to the seventh question. The software layer between the infrastructure and the application layer is known as options: middleware, firmware, firewall, D, SOA. And the answer is middleware. Option is A. Coming to the eighth question. Which of the following is true in the context of rule-based engine? So options are: it can handle only one data stream, it can process data in near real time, both the A and B, D, none of the above. So it can handle only one data stream. It can handle multiple data streams. So option is B. It can process data in near real time. So what is SRE? So options are A, semantic rule engine, B, semantic rule engine, systematic rule engine, C, search based rule engine, D, secured and reliable engine. So the option is semantic rule engine. 10th one. What is the function of SWAMP? Management of irrigation for different types of crops climate as per different countries. B, aerial monitoring of crops. C, both A and B. D, none of the above. So it is option A is the exact answer. So coming to the 10th one, it is option A, management of irrigation for different types of crops and climate as per different countries. Coming to the 11th one, polymorphism in data refers to A, data collection for heterogeneous sources sensors, B, different metrics, C, different data formats, D, all the above. D, all the above. So coming to the 12th question, Which of the following is necessary component of AR drones based precision agriculture? Options A. Video processing, B. Audio processing, C. Both A and B, D. None of the above. Video processing is the answer. Coming to the 13th question, which one of the following is not a component of industrial control systems? A. Controllers, B. Manipulating variables, C. Process variables, D. Non-processing variables. The answer is D. So this is not a component. So components are controllers, manipulating variables, processing variables. What does the term PLC stand for? A. Programmable logic controller, B. Programmable logic control, C. Partial logic controller, D. Permanent logic controller. So answer is A. Programmable logic controller. What are the two types of control loops in industrial control systems? A. Open and closed loop control, B. Primary secondary loop control, D. Input and output loop control, D. None of the above. Option is open and closed loop control. Now you can submit your answers.